Hello and welcome to the next video. In this set of videos, we will be learning or we will be going through the process in which a design is converted into a mechanical product. Yes, so far we have learned the different tools used in Creo Parametric software. I decided let me upload a kind of workshop or a kind of practice session or a kind of exercise that will make you go through all the detailed process that is being considered when we develop a product. Now, this might be a little bit confusive for a beginner. If you have an experience, then maybe you will be easily understanding what I will be explaining. In order to make it easy for you, I'm going to consider one of the simplest object which many of us have used and may be using for our entertainment. So friends, you must be knowing what is this. This is nothing but a joystick, right? Now this is a kind of old school joystick, not a latest PlayStation or an Xbox joystick. But I really thought this could be a very good example for us to understand how a plastic product is made. As you know that this is a plastic component, okay, it is made up of plastic, the material is plastic, and we have this particular part or this particular object attached to some home computer wherein we download some games or we have some preloaded games in that and we play the games, right? So this is the purpose of this product. Now as a design engineer, let us see what are the things we need to consider when we develop these kind of objects. Okay, so it doesn't mean that a design engineer is only focused to develop a machine or an automobile or some aerospace component. Design engineers are also involved in toys, in gaming. We have different jobs available for us to apply for in these kind of sectors as well, because these are products, eventually they are produced using some manufacturing technique, and whenever manufacturing comes into picture, we require a mechanical design engineer who develops the part mechanical standpoint of view. So if you see this joystick, this is basically a rectangular block shape. You have certain buttons on the top, all right, and obviously there should be some electronic board inside this box like feature, and we will see what and how we can create these kind of product in a simple manner. Okay, so we will be making an assembly basically, all right, and we will be creating all the individual parts and we will be joining them together to form a single product, and we will see what are the design considerations which we need to consider when we are making these plastic products. Okay, now let us hop to the Creo Parametric software. All right, now what is the first goal? I mean, what could be the first thing? Okay, now whenever we have these kind of joysticks which are used by users, these are generally designed by some industrial designers. Okay, so the designer, what do they do is they just design the outer profile of the object. For example, a designer designs the car. I mean, he or she tells that the car must be in this shape, it should have a sleek bumper or front hood or all these features, but those designers will never be bothered about the internal engineering features. So we as a mechanical engineer will take that design and use some CAD softwares like Creo, SolidWorks or CATIA or any other software, and we try to divide the complete outer profile into multiple parts with related engineering features added on them, so that it is stiff, it is strong, it can be reused multiple number of times, or it can be interchangeable, it can be assembled and disassembled. Okay, disassembled. So all of these comes into the kitty of mechanical design engineer that are the people who are dealing with those technical things. So let us first design the outer profile of the joystick and see how we can divide that outer profile into different parts with proper considerations, and let us see how we can create an assembly of a joystick in a very simple manner. So let us move to the next video.